My name is Jim Thomas, and welcome to the Fitness Management Update. Our topic today is member service and personal training in your gym. And some of you guys that have been around for a while, I mean, you probably remember the days when at one time when a person joined the club, that new member, they'd get 3 workout sessions. And then, as time went on and we became so focused on personal training and wanting to drive those revenues, in many cases, it really disappeared. And, I'm reminded I was in a club recently, a new client that we were working with, and we were doing the on-site and doing a walkthrough and taking a tour, and the gal who was showing me through was doing a pretty good job, actually. And I said, "You really have a nice club here." I said, "Tell me, I decide to join, what do I get?" And she goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, what do I get when I join?" And she goes, "Well, you get a membership card." I said, "Well, what about, will you help me on the equipment? Will you help me on, learn all this?" She goes, "Well, you would only get that if you wanted a personal trainer." And so the purpose of this today is to maybe give an idea that can help bridge that gap a little bit to really offer a higher level of service, to our customer, and then also, to increase, personal training sales. Now, what we're referring to here, and this has worked in many clubs, is something that we call the 10-minute board. And what a 10-minute board is, it's really a giant whiteboard, or similar, that might be on your workout floor. And, at the top, it might have, the days of the month, and on the left-hand column, it's going to have all the times. And what the idea behind the 10-minute board is that every member in your gym, if they want it, they get 10 minutes with a trainer every month. And this is where you control that. And the idea behind that, at least on a follow-up basis, it doesn't address the initial part of it, but on a follow-up basis for you clubs that need a greater interaction, this is going to help you offer a greater level of service to your member, and it's going to give you a greater interaction with your trainers. Because I know with talking with a lot of trainers, I'll ask them, "Well, how do you get most of your clients?" And the typical response is, "Well, people see me training and they come up and talk to me." Now, that's not really producing, that's more like we're getting in the way of it, but that's okay here for now. Okay, but so it's going to give you more chances to interact, more people to see you training. But number two, all these people that you're working with in these 10-minute sessions, these become, new leads for you. So the 10-minute board, a great way to increase your member service and a great way to potentially sell more personal training. My name is Jim Thomas, and this has been the Fitness Management Update.